Good evening. The First Lady and I welcome you to the Southport Christmas tree lighting ceremony. For this evening's program, you will enjoy Trinity Methodist Church, Children's Choir, a Colonial Christmas at the Garrison, a Southport reading of Twas the Night Before Christmas, culminating with the lighting of the Christmas tree. I never thought it was such a bad little tree. It's not bad at all, really. Maybe it just needs a little love. Linus from A Charlie Brown Christmas. They struggled in this time-honored story in finding the true meaning of Christmas. Charlie Brown and his friends began with trying to find the perfect Christmas tree, and it ends with the shepherds in the field, a star over Bethlehem, and an infant in a manger. The City of Southport begins today with the tree lighting, the glowing lights of this perfect tree. And this iconic location, Whittler's Bench, the heart of our city, overlooking the mouth of the Cape Fear River as it gently flows into the Atlantic. Our Christmas tree, as majestic as Macy's, as iconic as the tree on the White House lawn. It embodies the classic Southport Christmas. It welcomes all who enter our city. It delights our citizens every night and invites us all to drive or stroll through our village of wreath-laden poles that adorn our streets. Homes, some with green garland, red bows, white lights, candles in the windows. Whatever your family tradition is, all welcoming and celebrating the holiday season. In Southport, our Christmas begins with this virtual tree lighting as we gather in our home, safely with our family, embracing the joy and love of the season. It is our pleasure to bring to you the Trinity Methodist Children's Choir.
Oh Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born.
A Colonial Christmas at the Garrison, narrated by First Lady Tish Hatem.
Welcome to the virtual tour of a Colonial Christmas at the Garrison House. The Southport Garden Club's Garrison House Christmas Decoration Committee, with the City of Southport Departments of Tourism and Public Services, have brought to life the spirit of an old world Christmas. Holiday compositions with fragrant, fresh-cut evergreens of cedar and pine engage the senses and reflect the traditions of the Garrison House during those early colonial times. Sailors coming home from long voyages would spear a pineapple by the fence gate, a welcoming fragrance and sight to symbolize they'd arrived safely, as well as an open invitation for neighbors to come by and enjoy a meal or drink to exchange stories. As daylight fades and velvety twilight settles in, the Yuletide spirit quickly becomes contagious as you enter into a time gone by where strolling through our village and visiting our neighbors and friends was an important part of the Southport Christmas tradition, highlighted by the Garrison House that embodies the joy and sights of a colonial Christmas.
Just take a look at the state that you're in. Say, where have you been? Sorry, we can't let you in. Mary, Joseph, tell me what you're gonna do. There is no way you can get any better breakfast for two. No room at the inn. Everyone's saying the very same thing. We take it in vain. Somebody daddy, please let us in. Do, 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 do. Exactly fit for me. Here, give me your face. Hope you don't mind my opinion. Woo! Yeah!
It is my honor to present to you a Southport reading of Twas the Night Before Christmas.
Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and me in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap.
When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutter and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wonder my eyes would appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name.
Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all, as dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when the meet an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the house, top the coursers they flew, with the sled full of toys and St. Nicholas too.
And then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler who just opened his pack.
His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed, like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon led me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose.
He sprang to his sleigh,
till his team gave a whistle.
And away they all flew, like the down of a thistle.
But I heard him exclaim, as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, everybody! Merry Christmas!
And now we're ready, the moment we've all been waiting for, the lighting of the Christmas tree. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.